Hey guys, I remember a story of mine that I will never forget. A couple years ago, I was working with a couple of friends. We became good friends in the end. There was this time we had a camp event over the weekend and we were supposed to show up at it, but I had some stuff I had to take care of beforehand. So we agreed that they would go first, they would arrive during noontime, and I would later meet up with them in the evening. So I finished my work, I got on the express bus, it was an hour's ride, I got off at the interchange, and when I got there, it was already dark outside. I got my cell phone, I checked my Google map, and the campsite was around 3.5 kilometers away. I thought to myself, you know what, 3.5 kilometers, not a big deal. Let's just jog there. It's gonna be good exercise, I can save some money, why not? So I started jogging. The place was quite remote, but the scenery was beautiful, the weather was nice, I was enjoying it. At one point, I jogged past a fence, and I could see this big black dog sitting in front of a dog house. It was quite intimidating. But I could see this chain to his collar, so I was thinking, he's not gonna come after me. But just to make sure, I looked over my shoulder just to check again, and I saw the other end of the chain just lying loose on the ground, fixed to nothing. And in my mind, I was thinking, darn it! The dog starts charging at me, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm dead! Wait! There's a fence. I forgot, there's a fence. The next thing you know, the dog sliced right under the fence like he's some MI6 agent doing that Tom Cruise shit. And he's on my tail chasing me, probably thinking, oh, you dumb human, you thought I was chained, huh? Well, tough luck, ruff, ruff. That dog was chasing the heck out of me. I was like, Not the point. I finally lose the dog. I arrive at the campsite. It was pretty late, so the gates were closed. I could hear people singing and chanting and laughing inside. So I started yelling, hey, it's me, open the doors. Nobody hears me. There's no doorbell. My friends weren't picking up. So what do? I tossed my backpack over the wall, climbed it, jumped right in. No big deal. Had a lot of practice in high school. It was a good thing the police didn't see me because that would be a very awkward scene. Anyways, I walk inside. I finally see my two friends, friend A and friend B. My friend A sees me and she says, hey, you're here. How did you get here? So I'm like, I took the express bus. I got off at the interchange and I ran here. At some point I had to sprint. And she looks at me and she's like, no, you didn't. And I'm like, what do you mean I didn't? She goes off saying, we got off at the interchange too. We had to take a taxi to get here. It took us 10 minutes to get here. There is no way you could have run here. And I'm like, well, first of all, that taxi driver must have ripped you off. Well, I didn't actually tell her that. But second, it was 3.5 kilometers. It's not a big deal. I run the distance all the time. I even got chased by this mad dog. Look at me, I'm all sweaty. How do you explain this? I turn to my other friend, my friend B, and I'm looking for this sense of understanding, trying to convince her with my sincere eyes. I'm like, come on, you gotta trust me, right? Come on. It's me. And what happened next, I will not forget for the rest of my life. And to my friends, yes, specifically you, A and B, I will talk about this story for the rest of my life. Because it is a good story. And it helps me keep you in my memory. So friend A sees me trying to convince friend B, so she turns to friend B and with this serious look on her face, actually she grabs her by the wrist and she says, how can you trust him? Don't let him trick you. You know him. And I'm like, hello, well, I'm still standing here. You could wait until I leave, right? But in that moment, I had these two sudden, profound realizations of life. First of all, I really need to stop pranking my friends. I'm losing credibility, Second, which is most important of all, we need to get serious here. People will never believe the things that they can't do themselves. People will never believe you've done something if they can't do it themselves. People are gonna try to talk you out of things that they can't imagine themselves. It is said that only an 8-dan Go player can understand how good a 9-dan player is. So quit the talking and do the walking. Sometimes you just gotta hush and quietly do your thing. Because one day, your deeds will prove themselves. And that is my story. Peace. If you like this video, remember to like it, leave a comment down below, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends like we're sharing it with my friends right now. Also support us on pressplay.cc/Jrlee. Your support helps us continue to do what we do on this channel. For now, it's goodbye and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.